baby. Baby. Forgive me, my dear love. I must apologize that, well, I intended, I usually go on the ish time, which is like 30 minutes, like a leeway time, right? Just got off of work though, so tired. Just had to take a nap, wasn't feeling good. Still kind of feeling a little like right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you feel me? But that's when my body, whenever your body screams for rest, baby, you gotta give it rest. If you don't give it rest, then, if you don't give it rest, then just be careful. Your body's gonna make it to where you're gonna get rest no matter what, you feel me? So welcome everybody, come on in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here. Perfect. All right, thank you, everyone in the chat, baby. I already got to start plugging the stuff in because it wasn't fully charged before I started. FYI, yes, baby. Yes, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. I know, Casey. Yeah, I got this bedhead still going on. Look at that. L'Oreal Paris, because you're worth it, baby. You feel me? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. Are you supposed to tie your hair when you go to sleep, supposedly, when you have long hair? This is the longest I've had my hair, but I just exist. You know what I mean? Because I feel that if you tie your hair consistently, it just pulls more hair out. So I just try to avoid all that stuff. You don't? Okay, good. The free flowing, baby. Free flowing, baby. Come on now. That's what I thought. Welcome everybody in the chat. Make sure that you're sticking around for the vibes. If you're vibing with the vibes, like the video and share the video. First and foremost, sharing it would be so much help. Yeah, it's not good for your hair, lovely. Yeah, I know. I gotta tie my hair up for work, obviously, because I'm handling food. Like a little hair tie here, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't expect lyrics sometimes be popping up in these songs, you know what I mean? But they do be hitting the vibes, so I be changing up the words here and there and seeing how consistent it if it tries to pick up for maybe something before. I don't know how this AI one works specifically. It's really good, yo. I mean, you can give me your own opinion, just hearing things, right? It's just never would I've thought I have this variety of music to be able to use on my platform or for my projects. I'm just so grateful to have this technology in my pocket because you know how hard it is to find legit music as a background that you don't have to worry about all I'm able to use this. You know what I mean? This is mine, baby. You feel me? And what is mine is yours to an extent, you know? Oh, all these cards popping down. This is it's almost as if the closing ceremony of the last song reading, y'all. Because sometimes I just be closing the portals and going right to sleep after the lives, you know what I mean? I'd be tired. Cute and bubbly. Yes, it is. I also try to make it some kind of like witchy vibes and kind of like sensual vibes. You know what I mean? You know, I think human beings, we are like by nature very sensual in different ways, right? So witchiness, some little seductive vibes going on in there, baby. Goddess Lilith, you're beautiful, you're wonderful. Look, boom, baby, yes. Pulling up from that later. Get major witchy and sensual vibes too. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. It has evolved multiple times, over and over again. I thought something was off. The desk was like shifted. That's what it was. Probably me sleeping hard, baby. So yeah, I'm late. 'Tis why sleeping. Oversleeping. Gonna activate the sage cleansing, my beautiful love. Casey, how's your day been today? I hope it's been fantastic. I have a soft spot for Celtic music personally. Ooh, throw me some keywords, because maybe I can generate something in the back. Give me a moment. I'm check something out, okay? All right, within the next 15 seconds, give me some keywords, okay? Oh, long line Scottish. Welcome everybody in the chat. Make sure you feel the sage cleansing, baby. Feel it. Feel it. You get cleansed, baby. You get cleansed up in here, yes. Oh, shoot. That was not a best idea. Yeah, baby. Feel the sage cleansing, my love. Super late here, but hey, it is what it is. We all human, baby. Ooh. I see ya. You have a soft for Celtic music personally, a long line of Scottish and Irish relatives. Okay. I'm gonna kind of do a little fusion blend and see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do 2 tests actually. So actually, thank you so much. I'm gonna do 2 tests because I'm just curious to see. This stuff is like very advanced. Miss Casey, please, since you're in the chat, there's a weirdness level which states if you want more unexpected results, increase the weirdness level out of 0 of 100. Anybody can throw their stuff in there too if they want to. Style influence, which is like based off of your keywords, how on point you want it to be on a scale of 100. Put in the chat within the next 30 seconds as I'm crunching this in right here of my ideas for my 2 different versions. So we're gonna check this out. I like you to feel part of the experience, my love, because this makes the channel. This is us. This is all of us, baby. Jackie, hey! Did I read that right? Jackie, hey, how are you doing? Make sure you like the video, baby. If you're vibing for the vibes. And if you're curious, share with anybody that you know. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, so. Thank you so much, universe. I have this here. All right, we're gonna try this one. Oh, batteries going low everywhere. All right, gonna try doing another one here. So within the next like 5 or so minutes, y'all, we're gonna be listening to this. Okay, see what's going on. Okay, let's see. Okay, got it. 50% weird, 80% accurate. Okay, thank you. I usually do 69 weirdness. If you know, you know. 80%. Yeah, I usually do 88%. So good for you. We're infinite beings. That's my reason for it. It's still pretty like on the style influence, but 8-8 baby. So, Casey, before I hit submit, what do you want to title it? What do you want the title of your song to be? Or your this song? Here, Casey. And grab your favorite beverage, everybody. Make sure you chillin'. Yo, we chillin', baby. And we're gonna be pulling some cards. We're gonna be doing some oracling, baby. See what's going on, you know? Thank you so much for joining this beautiful chill sesh, baby. Casey, all right. Oh, ether. Okay, thank you so much. Boom, baby. Let's check back in about 5 minutes. Okay. It don't take that long, but it's good to shake things up a bit. Not a sponsor. This is the type of sea salt I like. Sam's Club. Any Sam's Club fans in the house, baby, knows about Sam's Club. Not a sponsor, but they'd be really helpful. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be able to get that discount on that gas. And then they got this plus membership. This is they give you another card or something like that. You can help your family out. So I tell my family, hey, because you get like cash back and everything. So I'm like, okay, well, I like the extra shopping hours that you have the option to go even earlier. You know what I mean? You're not restricted to just 10, but you get cash back even in your gas. I was like, wow. So I pay for the membership and I give the access to my family. And then anything that they buy, I get cash back, and then it pays for itself. It's like, heck yeah, come on now, baby. Shake what your mama gave you. I'm excited to see what's going on with these songs here pretty soon. I did it. Oh, wow, it's fast. It's already loaded. Yo. All right, so I'm going to load this one here, Miss Casey. I just simply kept it simple. Instrumental. I said Celtics, ethereal, slow, sensual, right? Just like you said, called it ether at the parameters that you have set. Weirdness level 50% and 80% style influence. And 3, 2, 1. Feel the sage cleansing, my love. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. There we go. Nice. Ooh, I know. Shoot, this is so good. I'm gonna vibe here for a moment. Listen to this, okay? We'll do some cleansing in the meantime, okay? Sounds like a good idea. Welcome everybody in the chat. You're wonderful, you're beautiful, y'all. Oof, this is so good. Feel that cleansing, baby. Feel it, feel it. It's here for you. If you accept the sage cleansing and other forms of cleansing, like sunlight, say I accept. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Spine tingling for sure. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know what you think, but this is pretty good music in the background. Hell yeah. Thank you. Hold still, my dear. Everyone in the chat, baby. Mystical Collective. Wolf Pack Family. Deep breath, 3, 2, 1. Second time, 3, 2, 1. So this is the second song, Casey. Every time you generate one, it generates two. So this is the second one now, okay? It seems to be about 3 to 5 minutes. Deep breath, 3, 2, 1. Hypnotizing. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Universe. Welcome everybody in the chat. Make sure you like, if you're liking the vibes, you like the video, my love. Thank you so much. Helps the algorithm, it's free, baby. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Thank you so much. Really? Whole body shake, huh? Okay. You're the author of your own destiny, my love. Let's change things up and make sure that you are continually being the author of your own life. Please enjoy this music as courtesy of Miss Casey that put in a few little terms and we see what came out of it. South Africa, yo, welcome. Muhammad Esaf, if I said that right. Yo, glad to have you. Glad to have you. Thank you so much. I love people telling me where they're from. It's such a beautiful thing. Shalimar, yo, welcome back. Yes, that's the whole point of this live is chilling, baby. We chilling and vibing, my love. Make sure you like the video now. That does help the algorithm, please. Make sure you have already been subscribed in case we get disconnected. You know the drill. I love you. Thank you so much, Casey. You're doing fantastic. Nice to be back. Yes, we're writing our own destiny. I almost forgot this out of my hand. I'm feeling all the love that you are emanating, y'all. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. You're the author of your own life, and the author of your own destiny, my love. Continue to maintain that power and claim it for yourself, my love. message, I know just how powerful that you are. It says here, these cards that first came out was Friend Flurries. They showed like a fairy-esque type vibe here. Awake Inner Wisdom cards. Focusing. To me, what came up is probably, well, just like the name states, or at least to me it implies a potential influx of like your soul tribe coming in, or maybe encountering situations where you're meeting people of your similar interests and everything like that, you know? And this is an opportunity for you to literally friends. Oh, so this here now, this is the blend of some of your keywords that I put, and then I put this next 2 songs. It's gonna be that. Thank you so much. You're beautiful, you're wonderful. Nourish and flourish. It's what it's time for. Time for you to nourish the vessel, nourish you, cherish you, value you, and reflect on things. Reflect on the inner knowings. Take a chill pill, baby. Take a chill pill and allow yourself to. I feel that who I'm speaking to right now, it's literally like someone that is not giving themselves the love that they deserve. They're working too hard. You working too hard, baby, you know? And this to me, like, just look right here. It's about reflecting on where you are now and giving yourself credit for where you've come. You know? Yo, what's up? CTR, Control Delete. Control Delete. 1763. Welcome in the chat. And Shalimar says, nice. Pagan, I'm free, brother, or miss, whatever you identify, put in the chat. But I'm free. I don't really label myself as anything. I'm just saying I'm free flowing, you feel me? Because there's always things to learn from every walk of life. Yes, free, exactly. I was like Control Alt Delete on all the BS that was programming in my life, you know what I'm saying? Free from caring what other people thinks. That's what. So, you can vibe if you vibe. If you don't vibe in, then exit stage left, you feel me? But otherwise, if you just chilling, you chilling. That's what the whole channel is about right here is, can you really escape? Well, that's the whole Matrix, baby. Yeah. That's that Matrix, baby. It's tough and fierce. Try to get you, can't keep you in. So, you do you, boo-boo. You feel me? Hey, boo-boo. For you, if you know, you know, the Hanna-Barbera fans of the house, baby. You got the same vibe when you go to sleep laying there? What do you mean? We have 8 of discs, my love. As above, so below. You're trying to gain that stability. You're trying to re-stabilize yourself, is what it is. Kind of nurse what you got going on in your life. Safeguard it. People gonna be, I feel that you're used to people around you. You're used to having to be on guard from all these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. Look at these. I'm keeping it real. The fairies here. No, I'm looking at this a little bit differently now. Friend flurries. I think there has been some drama or family drama or some BS where everybody's trying to look at you. You see this, these people, these fairies. These are actually, to me, symbolic. Like you know, much love to the fairies. You feel me? But to me, the vibe I'm getting, these people are all kind of like this and trying to nose up in your business and trying to figure out, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Interesting. Ba-ba. Yeah, it's okay. Control delete. You chilling, big dog, in a house. You believe what you want to believe, and I'm here being like, I think it's possible for us to agree to disagree and still coexist together. But hey, like I say, you do you, boo-boo. You feel me? And hey, maybe what I'm saying is a story to you. That's fine. Like I always put in the chat, entertainment purposes. You gotta read the description, baby. You gotta read that description. Satan and Duck, Jackie. Hey, how you say? Is that what you were meant? No, I don't worship anything. We're all cosmic beings. We don't have to worship anything. What are you talking about? Come on. We're equal in different ways, my love, to these entities and energies. Kindness and understanding in a world headed where? Well, what actually exists in the world? Control delete. What actually exists? Matrix, baby. No, I worship myself, if anything. How do you know what exists outside of the self? Can you actually prove it? But anyways, look, going back to the reading, these people are like, look, these people are all up in your business. And these people don't really have your best interest necessarily. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. They're just trying to nosy up in your business. And they're siphoning your resources, which is why you, understandably so, you've been a little bit protective of what you got. Because these people that are in your life, they have been just freely taking from you. You are still shining your light. And some people are not in your level. You know what I mean? You are shining your light. This is you. You are the lighthouse, which is why you get people, you get everything coming your way. People good and bad. Good and bad. It's what you perceive, your perceptions, good and bad. It's time for you to nourish and flourish yourself, baby. Because if you nourish yourself, take time to the self, is when you start to flourish. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. You know what I mean? You are deserving of such praise from yourself. Don't be getting that validation from other people. I mean, Jackie, hey, you chill. Worship the Most High, okay. I mean, cool. Good for you, Jackie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I never try to impose my beliefs. The people that are here, they don't even have to stay here in the chat. But I get a lot of people that are curious, you know what I mean? Because I operate on a different level. So, Casey, I don't believe the mask you wear. Well, you don't know her, control delete, so you feel me? You can keep your comments to yourself respectfully. Mask, baby. It's all about living life, baby. I'm meant to be a cosmic trigger, and I'm meant to trigger people. That's just how it is, and I have accepted that as part of my life path. Hell yeah. Shalamar, thank you in the chat. You're beautiful, you're wonderful. If you're vibing on the vibes, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you grab your beverage of choice, grab your snacks. I got some cheese sticks over here. I got this Colby Jack cheese sticks, not a sponsor, and I got the whole milk mozzarella. Got this Colby Jack, because the haters ain't Jack. They're still giving me, they're still giving me energy, baby. I'm taking a free rent on the mind. Such a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for the energy, everyone. You're beautiful, you're wonderful. See, entertainment purposes, baby. Take what resonates and leave the rest. How do you know I don't know you? Control delete. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Or miss you. Sorry, big dog. Y'all. Put that on timeout. Sorry, I gotta put you on timeout. You going crazy up in this motherfucker. I don't get political or nothing on here, y'all. You trying to get political, you gotta take that somewhere else. You feel me? You try to get all kind of different and, you know, skip, baby. We here vibing and chilling. We ain't trying to get all up in. I ain't trying to change your beliefs. I ain't trying to change your belief with anybody. That always so funny to me, y'all, for real. It's funny because, like, the people that I met, because, yo, I've been Christian for like 3/4 of my entire life. And never have I met, like, just respectfully, it's in the programming. They tell you to do this, where you can't somehow feel at peace letting other people live in peace. I don't know what it is, but there's like an insecurity that you have to, like, people have this energy, and I used to do it. That's why I'm speaking from experience, because it's just kind of like programmed. They tell you that you have to go out of your way and just defend tooth and nail your own beliefs and purposely impose it upon other people, because somehow you're doing them a favor and saving their soul, or trying to. I mean, I don't know, y'all. That, to me, it's just a little bit too, it's too forceful. It's just too, you know what I mean? And to me, that is a form of not acceptance and not unconditional love. Because if you're trying to force something down someone's throat, and you're trying to force something, then you're not really seeing the person for who they are. You're just seeing it as a transaction. And that's, to me, it's disgusting, personally. Cheers, everybody. Make sure you get your beverage of choice. Get your snack of choice, whatever. Whew. I was on fire there for a second, baby. People that try to do all this hypocritical stuff, to me, is disgusting. You know what I mean? Yeah, doing the opposite of what they meant to be doing, and that's why I'm very triggering. That's why I call this shit out. You know what I mean? Respectfully, and I call a lot of people out in my own community. So, if I want to call it community, you know what I mean? People that believe in the witchy vibes too. A lot of them are so high up on the high horse on their ego. You know what I mean? They got this, like, big ego, and they think they're like tough shit or something. And it's like, bro, like, literally, we're from the same clay and the same earth. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It's like, and then of course you have the ones, I mean, hey, they're doing it to survive and things like that. But the ones that push this, like, mindless, just useless content, to be honest, trying to sell a course or something that you'll probably see once and never see again, get a quick buck and get a quick rise out of people. Now, I'm nothing against courses. Hey, I might have stuff in the future, but I feel that I would structure it differently than some of the things that people calling themselves these gurus and stuff like that. Just be careful. There's a lot of scams. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, you have to, like, we have to bring awareness and accountability of these people that are putting a bad name for us healers and trying to call themselves healers, and all they trying to do is make themselves look pretty and everything like that, male or female. You know, I'm a pretty handsome dude, you feel me? And I monetize that. I'm gonna keep it real, you know what I mean? But at least admitting to those things and just having awareness. All they're doing is just, like, waving something in the air with some frequency in the background for like 10 seconds, saying 222. You know, if you see this before Tuesday or some BS, like, bro, I'm tired of seeing that useless content flooding the airwaves, bro. Like, with love, sometimes it resonates right on time, and I'm not against it completely. But if you look on your channel and that's like the only thing that you're about, I mean, at least state it on the description or something like that. This here is a channel of like practically useless content that's just kind of like external validation funnel. I'll just keep it real, like, you know what I mean? But it works for them. That's the thing that I'm like, damn. And that's why they keep doing it. But I just want to bring awareness, because this kind of content to me puts spiritual community people like in like a it's like a cliche, and it cheapens it, in my opinion, and makes it look like it's about aesthetics and actual practice. You know what I mean? Because like actual magic, and that's why I try to, because what I share with you, collective, like with like Gnostic teachings and different things that I've learned over time, I mean, yo, like this is like foundations where we came from. To me, that's important. I want to try to learn more about that kind of stuff. You feel me? Yeah, you know, keep triggering, you know. Shalimar, yeah, like that's how people heal, is through triggers. You see about some of the greatest players that existed in history, just in general in the past. And me, I'm not implying anything by saying that. I'm just saying, like, Plato, all these philosophers and everything like that, they were very controversial, and people hated them, kind of them. And I think some of them were 86'd, some of them were taken out because of it, you know what I mean? So all cosmic divine healers usually end up shaking things up, and it causes a tower moment for some people, even if it is simply in their beliefs. You know what I mean? Ooh, this music kicking right now, baby. Ooh, yummy. I love this. It's great. I hope you're enjoying yourself, everyone, wherever you're tuning in from. Make sure that you like the video if you haven't already, please. It does help out the algorithm. It's free. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And then we are going to continue into the seductive void that is this chill session, baby. Do you like dancing, my love? This goes to anybody. Do you like dancing? Put in the chat. Yes. All right. So, Princess of Swords, Earth of Air is what we have next. To me, this is like kind of allowing yourself to finally, I feel that the person I'm speaking to, again, with other people trying to be BSing around you and everything like that, you know, trying to get up all in your vibes and everything, you know what I mean? You're slowly finding your grace on who you are as a human being, as a divine vessel, maybe tuning into that divine feminine energy of just having a little bit of risque and confidence within yourself. Such a beautiful thing. Yeah, music's sick right now. Hell yeah. Went from slow whole body shakes to super bouncy off the walls, dancing. Casey, shake it, baby. Hell yeah. Dead Man Running the World. They philosophy were powerful. Yeah, you see, they change lives, those people, you know what I mean? So, you're so wonderful, collective, I love you. Princess of Cups, so this is also tying to your emotions, you know, which may not have always been, like, even lately, with all the heartbreak of betrayal from some of these people, probably trying to get up on your business, you feel me? For reference, what I'm telling you, these people all looking at you, and probably got your own set of stalkers too, right? Crazy. People be stalkers in the chat, they just be looking, they be like, be saying nothing, even when the dead buried it. So influence and power. Yeah, you know, you see about like the pharaoh's tombs, how they have, for example, that's just one example of one culture. We're collective consciousness, by the way. So technically, everyone has lived everyone's lives. Technically, if you remove time out of the equation, we're all like in one collective mind, my love, on a cosmic level, whether you believe it or not. We're in the process of remembering all these things. Yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful, Miss Casey, for sure. Protection's up. Live in a crazy world too sometimes. Even if we go by the what actually exists, right? There's still the fact that there are Agent Smiths that actually do affect your experience too. So let's not forget that. So, and those things morph and manifest into whatever is necessary to teach you a lesson at a certain time. So, like that movie is so symbolic of so much, y'all. Like I don't know, like, you know, shout out to the whole creative team that made that movie back in the 2000s. You know, that was crazy. And yeah, good stuff. But I feel there's definitely truth to all that stuff. You feel me? Nonetheless, you are in a place where you are tapping into that divine feminine energy that is yourself, and allowing yourself to free flow, take care of yourself, nurturing what you have been given, not taking it for granted, being grateful. Tapping in, yes. Make sure you like the video, Shalom, if you haven't already. I love you. You're beautiful, you're wonderful. Chilling, baby. Seven of Wands, Valor. I think finally you're allowing yourself a little bit of fangs out, baby. And it's more of a tell people not to with you, you know what I mean? Tell them you serious, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many people out there that want what they can't have. I mean, the thing is that I think probably people that look at other people with envy or things like that, I think they're totally missing the fact that they got something that's probably way better in store for them that suits them more than what they're obsessing about for somebody else. Because sometimes these people will be looking at other people and projecting some kind of energy their way, but that's not even their vibe. So like, I don't know, but again, that's what I said. Triggers really say a thing. Yo, what's going on? Leader, I don't know how to say that, but yo, welcome in the chat. Yes, that's from Tel Aviv. Wow, that's awesome. Israel, nice. I gotta be careful with the AI. You know, I don't get into politics or anything like that, but I know when you mention certain names on things, sometimes you can get, you know, they start looking at you, the AI be, AI, you know. So glad to have you. I love you. You're beautiful. Make sure that in case we get disconnected now, make sure if you're vibing with the vibes, you like the video, first of all, like it, give it a thumbs up, heart, and subscribe, baby. All of you, everyone. Mystic Royal Collective, yes. You're wonderful, you're beautiful. Cheers, everybody. Grab your tea, coffee, whatever it is. I hope your day is going well. It will continue to go well. We did a full cleansing earlier. Rewind if you want to take a look at that. I was late on my chat and everything. Late going live, baby. So sorry. Sorry, not sorry, though, in a way. When your body calls for rest and needs rest, you gotta give it rest, baby. And, you know, stimulants help to work like coffee and caffeine. You're drinking Red Bull right now, exactly. See that? Oh, 9-4 of Night Terrors. Miss Casey, look into Goddess Melanoi if you get a moment, and if you want to chat later, then we can. Shalimar. Woo! See you later, Miss Shalimar. Thank you so much for joining in. You're awesome. Make sure you like the video on the way out, please. If you haven't already. King of coins, baby. Oh. 7 of cups. Yes. Hopefully you will, my love. Okay. We will see you soon, Miss Shalimar. Thank you for liking the video. King of coins, baby. Get that full confidence, baby, in yourself. Knowing that you got this, and all by you taking care of yourself, separating yourself from the haters and the people that be watching you in the background, you're materializing these things into your reality, my beautiful love. Gaining that confidence, baby, that power. Be careful though. Not everything that is out there is going to be suited for you. But you have options though, which is such a beautiful thing, baby. You see the sun shining behind you? This is like, this to me is like full-fledged manifesting in your realm. You're tapping into that limitless energy that is a collective consciousness. Now it's like I'm starting to realize my power, and I'm such a cosmic being. But some things are snakes in certain cups here, and things that may not be totally of use. Yes, keep it rolling. That was from the Mystical Manga Tarot, so a couple of those cards fell out. So let's see from the Echo Sigil Oracle, see if we get any cosmic angelic guidance here at all. I want that mansion right there in the jewelry. Yo. So yeah, this, if you're talking about like this, look at this, is awesome. I was so grateful to have found it. This is silver, so it's more it's got that 925 stamp on it. I don't know if we're gonna show it in there, but yeah. See right there, very faintly in the centaur. Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. Growing up in the 1991. I know, I look young, baby. That Virgo gang energy, I mean, my love. Oh, yeah. My fellow Virgos in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. This is a, I think they call it like a Gothic armored articulated full finger ring, because the whole thing is like silver, and then they have little conjoining pins and everything. It's all handcrafted. So it's very popular. This stuff, a lot of these things came out from the 1990s and 2000s during like, there's a very I remember growing up, I used to go to certain little medieval shops in certain tourist areas, and they had some of the most epic, granted very expensive even for the time, even now more expensive for the time, depending on, you know. I'm very grateful. I look out and I find sellers that sell something at a really like stupidly good price for what it is, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that, right? And as part of your own manifestations too, my love, is that you'll realize that if you have a confidence within yourself, that you end up manifesting things that, if you allow yourself a sense of flow state, meaning that you're not so fixed on a certain outcome from happening, there's a lot that you can manifest even better in your life if you allow yourself a little bit of flow to go on, you know what I mean? So that wolf cap and hypnotizing, thank you. I like it, but I'm open. Hey, I tell people, hey, if you're like artists where you like make your own like theater stuff like that, and someone want to make me a wolf hat, I think that'd be pretty cool. Well, let's talk and chat, you know what I mean? You take that off before any. Yeah, I know, Casey. There's been a couple of potential almost accidents by having the hat on and through some things of fire. You know? And trying not to notice what during Shalimar. But no, leave anytime you need to, you know. This is a place of chillness that you can come and go as you please, my beautiful. You know what I mean? That's the good thing about Mystic Wolf here. Mystic Wolf, we chilling, baby. Having a good time. The sage cleansing. Yes. Bottom of the deck. Passion. Look at that. Those are the sensual vibes, my love. Lilith, Queen of the Night, Oracle Grimoire, as promised. I let the red candle's flame melt away my fears and ignite my dreams and desires with passion. Beautiful. Ooh, okay. Oh, I got some of these mismatched. There we go. Perfect. But I don't think I ever finished what I was saying. I went into tourist areas and I used to see all this like medieval, like cool stuff. Just, oh shoot. I'm still careful because I don't wear this outdoors or anything. Because like, I don't want to risk damaging it, you know what I mean? But I used to see stuff like this in the stores all the time. And I was like, yo, this looks so freaking cool. But obviously, you're a kid, you're not really making that money like that at the time. And later on, then you start making your own money. And then, you're an adult, baby. You buy what you want, my love. You know what I mean? Just be responsible. It's about rebirth. Look at that. People be sucking your energy, but you also have the power to do the same. But you go from the resources that exist in the universe. That's the difference. You tap into that unlimited energy siphon that exists. Ooh, I don't know what that is, Casey, but that sounds awesome. Black Cathedral in Germany. That sounds awesome. Ooh, cool. Wow. Let me know if you need a travel companion. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I want to go personally. So you talked about Japan. I'm not gonna lie, as a person that dabbles into the occult and everything like that, like I would love to kind of investigate some of these very cheap houses that exist in Japan that you can buy, that nobody lives there, that are ghost houses. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that we can. I'm sure that there's a lot of real estate that's very cheap. Rebirth. We're back to the reading. I embrace the end of an old cycle, opening my wings to rebirth and flying into my new life. Baby, yeah. I don't want no ring evil bitches following me around though. What do you mean evil? Are you talking about people sending you the evil eye or something like that? The easiest, hey, my easiest fix for the haters and everything like that, I stay home. That's the easiest solution. I stay home. I have my peace. Oh, if you go to the scary house, okay, you don't want to ring evil. But what is evil, Casey? Miss lovely Casey. What is evil? Exactly. So hot. I'm adjusting this here. I'm being responsible, I promise. Yeah, but I mean, I'm always curious. It's funny because like some of those places are definitely like haunted, like real talk. You feel me? But I'm just kind of curious, like the skilled nature of a magician. Do they are confident in their power to be able to not have that affect their vibes, or even be able to cleanse it, whatever that, which is just dispersing the energy somewhere else. You know what I mean? People who do. What is it? They don't like you. Buy me. Miles. I don't know how to dress honestly. That's evil. Well, you know what? You live in life for you, baby. You live in life for you. If people don't accept you for you, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, because I know that you very playful too. You know what I mean? That's how I was restricted from so much knowledge growing up, because everything was classified as evil. I figured you were, Casey, being silly, baby. You always kind of remind me of me in a way, like a female version. I'm not gonna lie, real talk. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I was like, wow, wow. I'm weird, baby, and I embrace that shit, baby. You know what I mean? And I tell everybody to embrace their weirdness, because that makes the person unique and memorable, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And I do sense a wave of intelligence that you carry as well. That's a little different than I'm used to seeing. Queen of the Night Oracle Grimoire. Let's continue, my love. Oh. Lilith, baby. Thank you, Lilith. Goddess Lilith. Such a beautiful entity. Her sigil. Look at this. So beautiful. Lilith. I love her so much. She's such a sigil of Lilith. We talk about manifesting right now, baby. That's what it says. Manifestation. 12 could be significant here. This is a shadow work deck. Usually having to do with things that you're not accepting of yourself. You know what I mean? I harness Lilith's evolving energy to listen to my soul's desire and become a co-creator of my life. It looks like it has a sexy little tail, that sigil. Oh yeah, that's it does actually. You're right. Good keen eye. I'm gonna show you again. That snake on there. I just noticed that. I always seen the little extra thing on there, but I didn't actually see that it's a snake until now. So thank you so much for allowing me to pause and ponder. Sometimes it's the things that we miss. You know what I mean? Let me switch over. I'm going to switch over and oh shoot. I'm gonna try. This other thing is, my other phone is. Oh, I can do it like that. Okay, cool. All right, we're doing it like this. Thank you, universe. Hell yeah. I had to switch orientation on my other device. I had to charge it. Once you start getting the hang of, if you're making content, baby, or want to make content, I encourage everybody to make content. Going live, I've noticed, has been just the easiest thing. It saves storage space where you can just selectively download it whenever you need to from YouTube. YouTube, I gotta give it to them. They've gone very sophisticated. But I mean, it's obviously owned by Google, so they have a lot of resources, almost infinite at their disposal. So they better do a good job at everything. You hear that? Exactly, confirmation right there. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, I hear you, Casey. Always good to switch up positions every now and then. God damn. You good? Hey, I want people to be the wild self, baby. That's what that wolf pack family. My readings are for 18 plus. I put that in the chat anyways for a reason. Lilith and Pisces. I'm a dreamer, baby. Come on, I'm a dreamer, baby. I'm sensitive and creative. I'm deeply connected to the energies of the earth and the cosmos. I never pulled from the Echo Sage Oracle deck, so I'm going to do so. But on the bottom of the deck, before we move from the Queen of the Night Oracle Grimoire, thank you, beautiful Lilith, we get the card that's on the cover of the deck, which is awesome here. Goddess Lilith, baby. Lilith and Dark Goddess, Lilith, Dark Goddess, Empowerment. I embrace my shadows and turn my fears into wings that lifts me towards my true power. Lilith, Dark Goddess, Empowerment. Look, they got the feet and everything accurate on that. That's nice. Hell yeah. Goddess Lilith is such, there's so many ways to utilize and with her permission and guidance and stuff like that, so much healing to be had with working with such a beautiful energy. I encourage anybody, if they feel that Lilith is calling your name in some fashion, she can even come as like a motherly figure to some, you know what I mean? So Hecate, for me personally, is that nurturing energy when times get really tough for me, and she's there for me, you know what I mean? And I tune into her presence and I seek her presence, or she comes to me, knowing when I'm kind of going through some you know, because usually when I'm very chill flow state, you know what I mean? At least I try to be. But when I'm going through different changes in life, you know what I mean, sometimes they get hard, you know what I mean? And again, she's known as a goddess at the crossroads. She's also known as a goddess of witchcraft. She's a singular goddess. And, you know, and contrary to modern belief that she is solely a triple-headed goddess kind of deity, she started as a woman, a just singular woman, you know what I mean? But just beautiful in her own right, you know what I mean? Having a torch to illuminate and show you the path that you're supposed to be on, you know what I mean? The sickle that she holds in her hand, the symbolism is that she's just slicing and dicing that's in your way, you know what I mean? She's literally there for you, you know what I mean? And the comfort that she brings to me is it's literally I'm feeling this love from her, you know what I mean? Because she's not easy to work with. Well, okay, they are and they aren't, okay? It just depends on your level of surrender. If you allow yourself to surrender to the process and to the human experience, that sometimes, some days, and see, I'm not gonna lie, that's why the healing experience, make sure you like the video. It, for me, because I am single, I live by myself, no pets or anything like that, and I have my own house, and I'm grateful. I pay a mortgage, you know, that doesn't mean it's paid off, I'm just saying I have a mortgage, but it's just I've had so much time of healing on my own, and it's been so transformative. And these deities have allowed me to get close to them and learn from them Because in the past, people try to impose things upon me and tell me that certain other deities were meant to work with me. And yes, while I do work with them from time to time, they were not my main deities. And I discovered for myself which deities were the ones for me. And Goddess Lilith was the one that came to me first, and she approached me. And I was so honored because like I had never really at that time I never really explored her energy, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I was so used to the programming of saying everything is demonic, you know what I mean? So, you know, but granted, at this time, thankfully, I was already out. I had just went through a relationship that was just over a year in time, where she was a witch, and I was tuning into and learning about all the spiritual nature and feel the sage cleansing, baby. And I have nothing against my exes, by the way. You know, they hate my guts for sure. I don't know why. They hate my guts for fucking sure. But I don't have no hatred towards them. And honestly, if they hate me, or that's a personal problem, respectfully with love, that's not my problem. I can't do anything about that. And that's what I had to let go. I had to let go of the fact that other people's triggered states is not my problem. It's really not my problem. People are gonna try to make it your problem. That's where it's dangerous, baby. So I feel that the people that I meet are in a place where they are finally seeing the illusions of the bullshit that's going on and saying, hey, you know, this is disgusting what's happening. I know that I don't deserve this at all. Let's catch up with the chat here. Yes, Hecate is such a beautiful motherly energy for me personally. Like, my relationship with her she is a nurturing motherly energy for me, and she provides me comfort, and she is my stepmom, literally, if I had to say anything. So she's not related, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, sometimes these entities, you know, energies in general, there's a lot of power in different forms of magic, let's just say. If you know, you know. But I'm just saying, these entities will come to you in different ways, different times, in different roles in your life. But through that, you learn a lot. Reactivating the sage cleansing, my love. We're gonna do the Echo Sigil Oracle deck finally, as promised from earlier. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing in the chat, baby? Blessings are coming your way, finally. Hell yeah. You're like, it's time. Good fortune, divine gifts, and all the best things. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. This top card calling out to me in this one too, I guess. It's your intuition. Ah, yo, Evelyn Silly. Bro, remember me? I love the epic entrance every time. I freaking love that. Keep doing that, bro. Yo, I love that. It's awesome. Miss whatever, Evelyn Silly. Yo, welcome in the chart. Remind me the pronouns that you go by. Intuition, increased perception, and clear knowledge. Baby, come on. Come on now. Intuition be on point, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Resolving resentment, yeah, from bullshit people, for real. Resolving resentment from BS people. Releasing past trauma, turning away from anger. Baby, you above that, bro. Baby, you above that. You don't need to be getting into some kind of BS little drama. Come on, baby. You above that right now. And just to celebrate that, we're going to open. I'm going to open the first cheese stick here because I'm hungry now, baby. I'm hungry, baby. Got some Colby Jack cheese right now because ain't Jack, baby. Ain't Jack, baby. All right, I just trimmed my nails, so it's like, okay, boom, baby, yes, come on, ain't Jack, baby. Oh, yummy. You like cheese? People in the chat put it if you like cheese. Time to be grateful for your cheddar. Like the gratitude. Recognition of blessings, thankfulness and humility. Gratitude for sure. Look at that. Oh shoot. 2 other cards. Wow. Come on. Archangel Kamael. Archangel of Gevura. I don't know what that means, so I'll show you in a little bit. Disputes and conflict. Strength in battle. Oh, Casey, if you're still in the chat, Goddess Melanoy is what I was telling you. So before I forget, I'm going to tell you now, try to tune into her energy. You talked about night terrors and things like that. She, for my research, and then again, if someone can give me information contrary, there's not much information on Goddess Melanoy. She was only mentioned officially in one Orphic hymn that existed in mythology. But from what I was able to scrape up, and she's also the goddess that has been chosen by Hades 2, game by Switch. So any information you find on her right now, there's a lot of that. So finding actual Melanoy, yeah, she's fantastic. I love her. She has her own essence that's not the Hades 2. You know, with respect to them, they choose gods and goddesses that have very little story behind them intentionally because it allows them creative freedom. So like I understand that, and that's actually why I really enjoy the games a lot. Asmodeus wasn't Asmodeus the first one. I forget what the guy's name was, but yes, but she is actually an aspect of Hecate, believe it or not. Goddess Melanoy is an aspect of Hecate, and also having to do specifically with threshold energy. Threshold energy is very powerful, and I'm going to share this. Like, and I try my best to share whatever I can free for people. You know what I mean? She really helps you to tune into that very powerful energy when you are at the cusp of something and almost completion. That's why, like, when you're watching a TV show, you're not really like it's a show that you really love. I don't know about you, but like I get a little sad whenever it's almost near the end of the series and I'm about to watch like the last like 2 episodes. Like I've like poured so much time and investment into these experiences and I've come to be attached to them, but you being powerful to be like, okay, well, I know all good things come to an end at some point or a seemingly end, and it's just you moving to the next thing, baby. That's what it is. Cheers. But Melanoy, she's also known exactly what you just said, Casey. Wow, you're so intelligent. That's beautiful. You said it before I even had to say it. Casey says she represents ghosts, nightmares, and insanity. You're so intelligent. Wow, thank you. Beautifully intelligent. Use in funeral processions particularly. Yes. Not a sponsor. Fresh Cravings. It was buy one get one, so I'm working on the second batch right now. Gonna take off my headdress for this. I'm so glad I literally had to take some time off, y'all. Next 2 days I have off before I have to go to a super early morning like corporate meeting at my job. But the dress code is medieval, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm definitely wearing my wolf hat and putting some, you know, I know this pretty face, by the way. I don't use makeup, and I don't believe in doing that BS. Except if it's for theater or like a costume. I'm all about it. You feel me? As long as there's nothing toxic. You try to put on my body, you know what I mean? But I know that it exists some other form of theater gear and makeup or whatever that's not toxic, you know what I mean? But I have this green hatch chili. Look at that beautiful hummus. Not a sponsor. It's beautiful. Just kind of chill and grab your favorite snacks and everything like that. Pechugasito. Did you hear that? Solar application, life-sustaining energy. Time for you to focus on yourself. Make sure you like the video. Mi amor, bonita, preciosa, mi amor. Revitalization of your personal power. Yes. Feel your own power coming back to you, baby. Feel it coming back to you. Not a sponsor, Santitos. It's the best value. $2.99 only, based on the time of this video. $2.99 only for a whole bag of tortilla chips that has very few ingredients, because it seems to be a little, even though it uses seed oils, granted, and I try to avoid that, but whatever, you know. Pretty fresh, I'm not gonna lie, pretty dang good. It's all reliable. All reliable. Use some ASMR on this channel too, baby, for sure. Okay, yeah, I saw some at a croissant. Cheese, tomato, and chives. That sounds awesome. Cheese, tomato, and chives. I would have loved something like that for breakfast. That sounds fantastic. Thanks for the ideas. Chilling, baby. A moment of silence for the snacks that get to be eaten throughout the world. Itadakimasu. Thank you. See, I introduced snacks into my chat, into my lives, because we human, baby. We normal, we gotta eat. You know what I mean? We gotta eat, baby. Gotta eat. You gotta eat. Checkers. I think that was their slogan. Not a sponsor. They got some good fries though. They be soaking it in that beef tallow infused oil. Yummy. Dried cranberries for the win. Nature's Fruit roll-ups. Not a sponsor. If you want to sponsor me, then I'm all about it. You know what I mean? Are you a half empty or half full kind of person? That is the question I have. Decila means thanks for the meal. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I gotta pronounce that one later. I was teaching myself Japanese for a while, actually. But unfortunately, a language as in-depth and very profound as Japanese, also with the characters, because I was trying to learn the written form of it too. It starts getting very complex once you get into the kanji for me. And I kind of took a pause from it because I didn't want to teach myself any bad habits. Because once you teach yourself some bad habits, it's very hard to unlearn that. So I was like, let me just pause for a moment, because other things came up in my life also that needed more attention than what I was giving the Japanese. So let me take a pause from it. But it did give me an appreciation for the language of how just intricate that it is. And honestly, it was something that really ignited my inner child growing up. The Japanese culture, the anime specifically is usually the gateway to Japanese culture for a lot of people, and admittedly it was for me. I remember when I was in high school, like coming home and being able to see the classic rewinds of the original Pokemon series on Boomerang. That's actually what got me really into like the whole subculture of anime and everything like that, and looking into all this kind of stuff. So, you know, it just fueled, and at the time there's like a slang term of, they say, yellow fever, where it's like I was just obsessed with the whole culture, but also like, you know, and I'm not to be stereotypical or offensive, I hope, you know, it's just, I say this with love, but like I self-proclaimed that I had this fever, you know what I mean, because I was obsessed at one point with absolutely everything of the culture, and the anime, and the women, and everybody, you know what I mean. Obviously I treat everybody with equal mutual love and respect, but there are very beautiful women that exist in all aspects of the world. So, you know, yes. Exactly, Casey. Yeah, you said it. They're very sexy. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know. A lot of women are very beautiful. Well, and to me, though, what makes it more beautiful is when a woman is more not from an ego. You can tell, like, I don't know about. I'm just gonna say women, like, sometimes I don't know that you realize that we still pick up, us men, us straight men, we pick up on some of these things sometimes that y'all be putting out. And intelligence, it is very attractive. Intelligence, like any other dudes in the chat, when you watch this video later, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, us dudes have a harder time in social media, period, because we're dudes, you feel me? You know what I mean? I'm grateful I'm sexy, you feel me? You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that. But I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? Us men, we value a certain level of like intelligence, and just, that's just so attractive. To me, is attractive. And it really just illuminates and makes the woman like a lot more someone that I want to surround myself, because I want someone that I can have a intellectual conversation with. That's the Virgo mind in me and how I work, baby. You feel me? I like someone that I can co-create and potentially learn from, you know? Yeah, kanji is no joke, for real. It's so hard. I had to stop myself because, like I said, I didn't want to have any bad. I was like, let me wait for the chance so that I can get proper instruction when I start speaking these kanji and learning this, because I don't want to learn the wrong stroke order and all this stuff. And then you just get busy, obviously. Studio Ghibli films and Zelda games, hell yeah. Yes. Howl's Moving Castle was such a beautiful masterpiece. So is most of the other films, but that was one of the first ones of the Ghibli series. I got a shout out to. I have to admit that and I say this with no ill will at all whatsoever, because I have nothing but love for everybody. But my ex, the girlfriend, the last one, she did introduce me to a lot of subculture things. And she was Peruvian, and I'm half Costa Rican. So I got to experience some of the best food, Hispanic food I've ever eaten. Peruvian food is really good, actually. And so, I'm grateful, you know what I mean? But I know that karmic relationships are meant to teach lessons, and that's okay, because that's how sometimes it's meant to be. You know what I mean? And I think that sometimes we get so wrapped up in like, okay, shoot, like everything's supposed to be so black and white. Everything's not black and white. Everything is like so many fucking different colors. You know what I mean? And in betweens. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. I'm switching things up a little bit here. Okay, thank you. You're wonderful, you're beautiful. I don't know about you, Chad. Does your appetite kind of go back and forth? You tell me, because like as a mystic, I feel like kind of my appetite does in a way. Growing up, I was a fat kid growing up, and I used to be able to put down, but the thing is that, well, really, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You can eat a lot of food and still be fit and stuff like that, especially if you do physical labor and hard work, whatever. What you got to do is cut out all the sugary drinks. That's just doing that alone. You're saving yourself so much. Like, you really are. Ideally, you want to minimize the processing stuff and not eat like Debbie cakes and everything all day. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, tiny appetite for sure, Casey. Yeah. I unintentionally like ended up adopting like a intermittent fasting kind of mojo for myself. I ain't even trying to do that. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes, like the summertime here I live in a college town, so the summertime for us, when the students are gone in the restaurant industry, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough, y'all. Especially because now, just dining out is on a decline as a whole. Understandably, because like I don't even go out because it's expensive. You know what I mean? So, I understand, which is part of why I've been diving into my passion, which is being here with you, my love. You feel me? But yeah, I kind of just developed over time a smaller appetite, but also like eating one solid meal, and I'm kind of set for the day. But it's because like for me, when I'm like, I don't have as much food weighing me down, baby. When I don't have as much food weighing me down, I feel that I get so in tune with nature and the cosmos and things, and I learn so much more. You know what I mean? And it's not like, it's funny because like I was on a kick where I was eating like a pound of ground beef a day, and if I had the resources right now to be doing that, baby, I would still be doing that, because I felt very like strong as a masculine in the gym and stuff. But now ground beef, I'm hearing so many things about it that one, it's a little sketch with how many different, like, you know, maybe get it from a local butcher or something instead, which it'll be cheaper. But then also make sure it's grass-fed, grass-finished. But case in point though, it's reaching very expensive per pound. I used to get this 3-pack from Sam's, 3 pounds of ground beef. Used to run me $15, $16. I was satisfied with that. You know what I mean? That's like one full meal, $5 and change right there. Like, that's beautiful. And I used to cook more, but now that same number has risen to like $18, almost $20 now for the same thing. And honestly, paired with the rising food costs and living costs and things like that. Even though I have a mortgage, if they raise the property taxes in your area, that also, or the value, then that means that your mortgage from time to time raises. So mine was raised as a result of that. So I'm like, fuck, chicken and turkey better. It really depends, Casey. You probably have, I don't know what the standards in, I mean, I hear there's a lot of stuff going on in Australia, so forgive me that I can't fully empathize, I don't know. But I would imagine, hopefully, your chicken and turkey is going to be a lot fresher than ours in the United States. I know that U.S. pork is banned in practically every other country based off all the preservatives and BS that are put in it. Way better. I figured, Casey. I figured. Hey, there's no shame in the people in the industry, but unfortunately, like, we are so freeing as a capitalist society that we allow a lot of discrepancies to slip by. So our organic standards are not as high because it allows people to make a quick buck putting natural flavors in almost everything. Natural flavors, which is very broad, and some of those are toxic too. But like, gosh, you know what I mean? But I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for what I have, you know? Javon Myers, welcome in the chat. How you doing? That's why my American Canadian friends say, yeah, I mean, even right, our next door neighbors right there, baby. You can request assessments if your property tax. Yes, you're right, Fluffy Fufu. Thank you so much. Fluffy Fufu! Glad to have you still there in the chat. Were you here earlier, or was I hallucinating? Javon Myers, doing great, sir. Salute to you, sir, Mr. Sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Mr. Sir. Miss Ma'am to the women. Miss Ma'am, Sir, Mr. Sir. Cheers to everybody. Make sure you grab your beverage of choice. Make sure you're comfortable, baby. Assessor's office and tell them your reasons. You know, I got something in the mail recently that I may be able to lower my mortgage. So, yes. Respect, baby. Yes. Cheers, Javon Myers. Cheers to you as well, sir, Mr. Sir. Fluffy Fufu, cheers. Woo! I was so hella late today to this live, but baby, my body was tired. You know, I came from work. I'll be practicing my stand-up all day, standing up all day, serving tables. But I'll be practicing my stand-up. That's what I be telling people. I'm so cringe and so unapologetically, ruthlessly myself. I promise you that. What you see is what you get, baby. Make sure you like the video. Well, right now, what you're seeing, this is Mystic Wolf, baby, in action. And for those that know me more personally, well, you get to know me more personally, but you know that I'm pretty much almost about the same. Although, obviously, I have to keep some parameters while keep a PG-13, you know what I mean, while you're on live, you know. Fluffy Fufu, hey, hey. What just came to mind is Hakuna Matata for the rest of your days. And I don't know the song Hakuna Matata. You all have any favorites in the chat, baby? Put it on there in the chat. What do you like? I'm waiting for this to sync up and show me this chat that just came in. Some of us get sneaky behind the scenes view, but we treat y'all. You know, I like to keep it as transparent as possible, baby. And, you know, while still respecting the platform that I'm on, you know what I mean? Reach out to me on Instagram, my love, if you want to get to know the Mystic Wolf on a more personal level. I would love to reach out and connect with you. 5'5" could be significant. Make sure you like the video, baby. Yo, Javon Myers, thank you so much for subscribing. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. Keeping it 100, baby. 100. Yes. For that, a little scan of cleanse. Scan of cleanse. Thank you, universe. You're going to ignite the sage cleansing a little bit more before I have to get more because I'm already like used all of mine here. Oh, yes. Feel a little bit. Feel that sage cleansing. Feel it. Feel it, baby. Yes. Come on, baby. Yo, do you work in the service industry as well, Fluffy Fufu? If you do, you know what I'm talking about. Yo, thank you, Casey. I love you so much. You're great. Look at that. Putting my stuff on there. Yes, I'm everywhere, baby. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on X. I'm everywhere, baby. I'm on even Kick too. You get a kick out of me, you know, feel me? And there was some platform that was called Upscrolled. I signed up for that just randomly. Rumble. Until I get some assistance and some help though, like I'm not able to really I'm just sticking to YouTube right now, baby. We need to get 500 subscribers here, then I can start monetizing a little bit over here, baby, with some super chats and some sessions for some question sessions. So if you know anybody that kind of resonates with the vibes and loves this kind of stuff, make sure that you share the video. Share it, my love. That's more important than anything, baby. To me, exposure therapy, my love. Exposure therapy, not retail therapy. Exposure therapy, baby. And that's actually a thing too. As a trigger that I tend to be for a lot of people. Triggers, by the way, help induce healing in the end. You may be uncomfortable for a moment, and certain things you're not gonna agree. You try to get your defenses up. I had to mute somebody earlier because they were being an asshole. But you know what I mean? They just didn't, they're just being triggered, you know what I mean? No hate against them, much love to them, you know what I mean? But that's also an opportunity if you're conscious enough to sit back and be like, oh shoot, like maybe why is this bothering me so much? You know what I mean? Investigate that for yourself and you grow, baby. You know what I mean? You worked on this farm. Wow, you did tell me that, Fluffy Fufu. That's a lot of time. Yes. Oh! Wait, I don't have it on. Look at this. This is how cool it is. It goes like this. Like, yes. About to start a job. I'm nervous. Oh, Fluffy Fufu, you got it, baby. You got it. You good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to pour my love into this right now, baby. Because, well, first of all, I admit that like right now, like the restaurant industry is probably the most profitable in my area for not having to have any specialized like degree or anything like that, and it's pretty universal and they accept like everybody, right? But like I said, that's been on the decline, and recently within the past year I have been working 2 jobs at a time, with the exception of the past year, because I've started to realize I was overextending myself, but also some of the returns I was getting at some of the places I was working at here, it was not a best leverage investment of my time. So whatever it is you're doing for yourself, make sure that you are valuing your time and valuing, even if it means you're just getting rest, you know what I mean? Yes, you may be taking a slight pay decrease, you know what I mean? But if you were to like focus on yourself, you know, let's see, why did it hold this message for a reason? Forgive me, let's see. Got it. Okay. It's not letting me see it. Casey, what was held for review? Can you share with me? It's not letting me see it. Can you approve or disprove that if it's something, please? Thank you. You're wonderful. I got this. Yes, there's always an answer to your issues. Oh, what? This AI moderations, I'm crazy. Fluffy Foo, I'm so sorry. All you said was thank you, Casey. It flagged that? What the fuck? That's so crazy, dude. I pressed shows, not casting it. Fluffy Foo, I got you, baby. Thank you, Casey. Casey, she said that. You're welcome. I gotta have some level of auto moderation so that I know that stuff that's literally the bot doesn't like me. Nah, well, because it probably detects a certain level of authenticity within you. So maybe it's triggered also. You trigger people like I do, in a good way. You end up healing them. Ooh. Ooh. Oh God. Show that bot who's boss, baby. Yes. Probably got another about 20 minutes in me, at least for the live. I'm gonna pull from the. I haven't pulled from this one in a while. I love the gold foil on this. I don't take this one out. I keep this in-house only because I don't see any other of these decks available, and if they are available, it's very expensive. It's called the Bird of Prey Oracle deck here, and it's very like Gnostic, very sigilly, and a whole bunch of stuff. Yo, Fluffy Fufu, what is that supposed to mean? I'm curious. I'm not gonna lie, my dirty mind went somewhere else, so forgive me. I give it a spanking. Ooh, okay. Damn. 18 plus, maybe, for a reason. All the keys and all the access that you have. It doesn't look like something. Ignore me, y'all. Got the clothespins right there. You maybe lost a tooth, your wisdom teeth from back in the day. This clothespin here. Women power. This may sound controversial, but like, yo, women have always had a leg up in power throughout history. Like, it's always been the case for a lot of history. But unfortunately, it just wasn't shed light on the fact that that was the case. But in a lot of situations in the backgrounds, they be pulling the strings on a lot of stuff. And a lot of these emperors and a lot of these big high players and stuff like that, they had women behind the scenes that were influencing them, seducing them. Like, come on now, you ladies, you powerful, baby. You know what I mean? Powerful, baby. So I'm all about respecting. We're all equal, though. You know what I mean? And that's what we have to like. We have to know that we're equal in different ways. You know what I mean? But women have had a lot more power than they try to give themselves credit for. I feel a lot of even the hardcore feminists out there, and again, I'm not getting political or anything like that, I think they forget about all the instances in history where they reign supreme. You know what I mean? Like Jezebel, all these beautiful women that existed in history. Come on now. You gonna deny those women that had a mark in history? They're all aspects of ourselves anyways, you know what I mean? So, but yes, loose tooth, you know what I mean? I love my beautiful goddess collective, you know what I mean? But I also just keep it real too, at least from a man's standpoint, you know what I mean? There's a lot of certain narratives that have been kind of tossed around, and it really like irks me when people use Lilith's name in vain, you know what I mean? And it sounds maybe like whatever to some people, but what I mean by that is like they claim like a female empowerment and all this stuff like that, and they put Lilith's name over there, but then they hating on the men, you know what I mean? And they like even hidden in their messages, they saying some BS on the side. You know what I mean? Lilith's not about that. The goddess Lilith I work with, she ain't about that shit. You know what I mean? She's about equality, baby. Put a like in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Well, that's, she about equality, Dominique, welcome in the chat. Yo, what's going on? Fluffy poo-poo energy. I think Mystic has something else on his mind, y'all. I love the moderators at least still call me out, so thank you. I mean, I don't know if it's obvious yet or not, but with the music, I'm a very sensual being at heart, just in general. I have a lot of love to give, You have loose teeth right now, currently, Fluffy Foo-Foo? Or are you trying to get it removed, or are you getting them removed? I love partner. Confirmation burp right there. I mean, I'm a tribalist, my love. So to me, it's like, and I just literally had a conversation with somebody today when I was at work, where she is one of my managers. Crazy, right? Yeah. But she's beautiful on her own, but obviously, I don't like shit where I eat, you know what I mean? Respectfully. That's a term, but she told me she came from a tribalist, family background, where it was a conglomeration of 18 clans that were surrounding near each other. And very few communities exist like that now. If people have children, there's community. It is so trusted and so protected that they the schooling and things like that, it's all done together. You know what I mean? In a collective. It's one of the most beautiful examples I've ever seen of a community. And our ancestors, the Native Americans that owned these lands before we took it over, whatever. And again, I'm not getting political. I don't know the history myself, truly. But I have some Cherokee background in me somewhere. So I know, to an extent, I know that there's certain ways of life that have been existing before, you know what I mean? And just like the wolf, where you can kind of sometimes you need to be that lone wolf, baby. You need to go on yourself and heal. But then you can come and go as you please. And you also, sometimes you want to form your own tribe, your own empire. You know what I mean? Yo, Dominique Johnson, you in the Cherokee family too, baby? Glad to have you. Hell yeah, baby. Use warm salt water. I've heard something about that. I do have salts here currently right now. I'm about to eat right now. Thank you for reminding me here. Growing up, I just love doing this. You just get salt in your hand like this. Oh. Obviously, I took a decent, sizable handful. Oh, God. But that with a margarita, mi amor, that shit good, you know what I mean? If you can find some fancy black salt, you know what I mean? Fluffy Foo-Foo, love partner. What do you mean by love partner? I'm curious. We're all about sensuality and everything on this channel, baby. I had one card. I literally just had this card that pulled out, but I lost it. So I'm sure I'll find it again. Let me catch up with the chat. Use salt water once a day. Thank you. Fluffy Foo-Foo, great. I love the dialogue in the chat. I love it. So good. Johnny Depp vibe. Yo, thank you, Casey. I've been told that actually. Because when I have my hair like this, and then I have the ponytail or whatever like that. I don't know if it shows here. But and then I have all these charms and sacred amulets and shit, you know what I mean? I definitely have gotten that before. You're giving me Johnny Depp vibes and shit, like a Pirates of the Caribbean, where he was just kind of grungy, and he was just kind of he was a pirate. He was a true pirate. So, just like what they talked about, you know what I mean? Hey, I embrace that, yo, for real. I feel that perhaps at some other incarnation of my life, I may have been an assassin, Assassin's Creed type shit or something, you know what I mean? Because I pick up on a lot of little subtle cues on things. And so many people have told me that I accidentally scare them when I come up to the table sometimes, because I'm very silent in my footsteps, apparently, and they don't see me coming. I'll be coming in with that drink refill, baby. I'll be like, whoosh, and I put it right on the table, and I catch people off guard and like, huh? It's funny, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just taking care of them, baby. I'm just making sure they're good. They got the refills, baby. You said you married one. You married a Johnny Depp, Floofy Foo? Heard. That's triggering, isn't it? He was involved with Amber Heard. Get it? That was a play on words. She was her own entity in and of herself. That was very fascinating to hear about. Defecating on someone's bed, for example. Yeah, that's just wild, bro. I remember. Hey, shout out to Asmongold. You know what I mean? I may not believe all the beliefs that he believes. You know what I mean? Or anything like that. But I will say, of anybody that is like a streamer of sorts, you know what I mean? He is definitely. I would say if there's any American, like, this sounds kind of. I keep it real. I don't believe everything he believes necessarily, but he is a streamer like myself as well. He does a lot of reaction content and everything like that. But I would say if there's any American dream that exists, that dude is living it right now. He lives by himself. He lives in the same house that he is, and I respect that, yo. This dude's a millionaire, and he is living the same life. So much respect, yo, for real. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of respect. You know what I mean? You don't have to agree with him to be able to respect somebody for what they be doing, in their life. My Wi-Fi be acting a little weird right now. Forgive me. Let me get connected right now on here. Shout out to Raccoon Jimothy. If you have seen that trending online, search up Jimothy, Jimothy. Support that little rascal, the little raccoon that has a short spine syndrome. Bless it. But it's such a beautiful. I saw the backstory on that. That's so cool. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. The mom literally took the time for her little cub that was disabled. You know what I mean? Normally they don't do that in their species. You know what I mean? He is so damn cute. Are you talking about the Jimothy? Yeah. I've seen so many different little things come out. They come out with like a Pokemon card looking thing of Jimothy, or doing he says Jimothy Chalamet or something like that. But it was like a Dune thing. Yeah, Jimothy. Yeah. You gotta love those little aspects of the collective. You know what I mean? We are tied to the animals too. My mom's dog absolutely adores me, and every time I come, apparently from what I'm told by my family, because I used to live at home. So when I lived at home, this dog named Bela, it is a dog that she rescued, my mom, and I feel so bad. The dog was so malnourished and so discarded, when she was rescued. But my mom rescued her, so that means that she's living the time of her life now. She looks so healthy. She has a great coat. She's living life, you feel me? And it just it breaks my heart. She would, I used to work nothing but nights a long time ago before at the restaurants. And then I realized that I have a life also, and I deserve to live life like everybody else. So I switched to all mornings predominantly, and I pick up nights from time to time. If the price is right, baby, you feel me? But this dog, when I worked nights and I lived at home with the family back in the day, she would literally stay up and she would hear my car at the time. She's so intuitive. She knows and she adapts to every car that I'm having. And I've had a few in the time I've known her, unfortunately, because I was reckless in relationships and driving. I wasn't the most responsible before. I was, you know what I mean? So those times are over. But case in point, though, she would hear my car. I'd be coming up, I'd be pulling up, and she's sitting there and she's waiting to give me a lick attack, and it's just the most beautiful thing. My family, they don't like the licking, so they tell her not to lick them, but I don't give a fuck. That dog is a beautiful dog that just want to love people, you know what I mean? So when I'm there, she knows it's fair game, baby, and she licks the fuck out of me. She just give me a lick attack, and it just you look at the eyes of these animals, and it's just yeah, cuties. Yeah, you look at the eyes of these animals and wow, there is an actual soul in there. My mom is of the belief that she is a past incarnation of a past dog that I had, which I don't feel it's too far-fetched to believe that, because that dog, I had another dog growing up that she really loved me too. And she was with me through my crucial development as a child. Her name was Patsy. She was a Jack Russell Terrier mix, and she shed. The one that exists now is Bela. It is a Shih Tzu Poodle mix. Oh, absolutely beautiful dog. And dogs like her are the reason I want to get a dog of my own so bad, because that is true unconditional love, and it breaks my heart because I'm that's so good. But my mom treats her, and she has a sister there named Ziba, which is also another Shih Tzu dog. So they're very taken care of, and they're very happy the way they are. So my mom jokes around and say that I could take Bela with me, but I cannot do that, morally speaking, in my heart, to separate those dogs. I can't do that. They're the sisters, you know what I mean, for a reason. Forgive me, let me get set up here for a second. I don't know why it's kind of janky. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Are we back in live? Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. Put in the chat, my love, how your night is going. I hope it is going fantastic today. I might have another 20 minutes or so left in me before I log off and then move on to the next thing. If you want to pair up with the Mystic Wolf Oracle, please reach me out on Instagram. You came to stalk Kathy Cod. You're awesome. You're funny. Fluffy foo-foo. Exactly, yes. That's that Woody Woodpecker, if anybody doesn't know. Anyways. Yes, exactly. It's time to have the fortress of your citadel of your own. Beautiful. You hear that? All that whispering? ASMR, baby. Like the video. It's talking about traveling inward. Astral projecting. How often do you do that? Do you allow yourself to do that? Astral projection. Look at all the windows of opportunity that are awaiting you. Gotta go for it, baby. Gotta go for it and not restrict yourself, baby. Restrict yourself. Don't restrict yourself, baby. You feel dead inside, probably. Fuck. Shit. Come on, baby. Yeah, you do. You're tired, like me. Devoid of reason. You sometimes don't feel that thing have a reason. But it's time for you to seek joy, my love. Seek joy. Even though you feel devoid of reason at the bottom. You just feel like a meltdown. Silence of the Lambs just came to mind. Look at the butterfly in the bottom or the mouth area. Baby, you have a lot of spiritual protection around you. You don't need to worry, baby. You have so much protection. Look at all them eyes looking out for you above. You got the moth for transformation. You got the sacred geometry of, that's like a symbolism of all the complex thoughts that go in your mind. Is that almost a lookalike of Lilith symbol hanging out right there too on each side? Come on now, baby. Come on now. Claim your energy. There was a moth in Silence of the Lambs. Exactly. I figured. Yes, Casey. My foo-foo and I travel. You're so funny. I love that. Be silly, baby. Be silly. And as silly as you get in the chat, Fluffy Foo-foo, and anybody else in the chat, as silly as you get, I'm going to read this in a silly way sometimes. So just have fun. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm mindful of the moderation and obviously keep my cursing to a minimum. So again, I don't know how to word it. Death's Head Hawkmoth. Hawkmoth. When you said Hawkmoth, it made me think of. Have you ever seen a? God, it's called Xavier Guardian Angel, but it's some like Adult Swim like cartoon that lasted for like a season or something like that. Fluffy, you know what I'm talking about, please. This shit was so cringe and just out there and funny at the same time though. Yo, they can't make that again nowadays. Guardian Angel, you know what I'm talking about, fancy adult cartoon. I just literally slipped my mind. What was I talking about? Which series was I talking about just now? I kid you not. This shit happens, unfortunately, more than I would like. So forgive me. Sometimes I'd be so, like, I get so many downloads sometimes, and I get so many different thoughts that come into my mind that, like, but I also just, like, I accept the fact that if I'm not meant to like know something or say something at a time, this is where like I'm trusting my intuition to know that, and this goes for anybody. You have to trust your intuition to know when to say something, when not to say something. So if you forget something, that means it's time for you to move on to something else, at least at the time. Xavier, thank you. Yes, I was talking about that. Xavier. I just forgot the name of it. Xavier Guardian Angel Adult Swim. Xavier Renegade Angel. 2 seasons. 2007. I'm pretty sure. I think I crossed timelines, y'all. I don't think that's it. That don't look right. I think I crossed timelines for sure. I don't remember this looking like this. Oh, that is so incorrect. I'm looking at some brown looking CGI thing, bird, or something like that. That's not what I remember. Yo, that's so crazy. I gotta literally look into that. Okay, well. It was something that was on a late night Adult Swim segment back in the day. So I could have crossed timelines in a way where now that doesn't exist, potentially. We'll see. I'm actually serious to explain Insta. My foo-foo is... My foo-foo is very powerful. My foo-foo. My foo-foo, your foo-foo. Yes, it's over 10,000, my dear. It is so powerful. Yes, your foo-foo. It's about your passions in your foo-foo. Your foo-foo is life. Foo-foo is life. Put that in the chat. Foo-foo is life. Yeah, Casey. Yeah. We so cringe up in this motherfucker right here. We don't care. We're so just have fun. I'm already 2 hours in. I didn't know I was 2 hours in. I thought I was shorter than that. Time flies when you're having fun, baby. Who is this? Oh, what is your perception of an Earth Angel? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Miss Kathy. There's so many interpretations that could be had, but I am an Earth sign, and when I have seen some readings talk about Earth angels, there are some that resonate with me. Do I classify myself as an Earth angel? I know that's not what you're asking, so I'm just wording it the way I am intentionally. Maybe, but I think that's more so of the perception of other people that see me. When it comes to an Earth angel, like, to be honest, I don't think it really matters. I hate to say, like, I'm not trying to say in a bad way, but like, angels and demons, we learn from both of them. We need to learn from both of them. So an Earth angel to me would be someone that is part of the healing journey, is helping other people to ground and find a sense of themselves, and hopefully to an extent, based on their morality compass and where they land, hopefully they would help be a catalyst to other people. So to me, that would be, if anything, an Earth angel, someone that helps to activate other people in their own life, because angels don't run our lives. They're quick to act, just like demons are. They're literally the polar opposites based on perception. They will act fast on your behalf, angels and demons. You have to just be respectful, though. That's the very important part. And that's unfortunately where a lot of people get kind of hooked up on their own when they're trying to, if they do accept knowledge of demons, well, don't go into it trying to control these entities. You're not going to control them, first and foremost. And they may potentially, if you get in with that attitude, you may confront them for a moment. It ain't going to be pretty, though. You feel me? So that's kind of like when I research like the lesser keys of Solomon, and I do disagree. I feel that Solomon truly had a relationship and a connection with every single entity that he summoned. I personally don't feel, for him to have all the wisdom they had, I don't feel that he summoned these entities out of their own will. Now, I could be wrong, and if that's the case, that's where him and I differ. You know what I mean? Because I feel it's possible for one to summon these entities without summoning from a place that you are controlling them. You know what I mean? To me, that's the wrong answer, period. It's always going to result in devastation in the end if you do it like that. Because, I don't know, would you want someone to try to just summon you against your will? If you were a demon, would you want someone to just summon you against your will? Probably not. And to think that they try to talk like you're beneath them and everything like that, especially not. So I'm just keeping it real, Like, they're all aspects of the collective conscious. That's just really what it is. Mystical Mongoterica, let's see if anything else comes out here. The Hermit, baby. Yes, stay into your own energy. Fuck those other people, dude. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. Literally. I'm self-censoring. It's just comedic relief. But, Hermit energy, baby. You know what I mean? Gotta keep in your own energy, and gotta love yourself, gotta love your own energy. 3 of Wands. Time for you to see new horizons, baby. Move past all the BS that's been going on. Page of Coins. Yeah, we had King of Coins earlier, so shout out to that. That's fantastic. That's Earth energy right there. You having the ability to manifest what you want. The Page is you having the extra charisma level on tap right now, baby. Let me get this cheddar. Let me get this exactly where I deserve it. That's the energy that's coming. Bottom of the deck before we close it off. Strength, baby. You strong, baby. Put over there in the chat if you're still with me. I'm strong in the chat. I think I'm gonna end it here. Pretty beautiful collective. I might keep it real with you because I like to do at least 2 hours, which is good. and I've accomplished my goal for the day. But I also want to focus on self-care. I do, and getting close to the ones that I love on a personal outside of here. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, baby. Make sure you like the video. It helps the algorithm. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. Let's go ahead and get cleansed here. If you accept a said cleansing, say I accept. Wolf, I see you, Casey. I see you. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Hold still. Thank you, universe. Speaking of wands, wand of protection here, okay? As we are sizzling any energies that remaining here, closing off the portals to this reading here. Make sure I'm on KFC, Kobe, what's up? Big dog in the house, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I do like good chicken, but sometimes, I'm gonna keep it real, sometimes they be subpar, sometimes. They need to bring back that double down sandwich, which is the 2 chicken breasts with cheese and bacon on the inside. It was just literally a sandwich with chicken breasts as the bun. That's they need to bring that back. Thank you. You know, you're wonderful. You're beautiful. Like if you agree, please, because you know I'm a fat kid at heart. I like to eat that stuff. Still, I got fully fried, fully everything saturated. A long time ago. This is about 7 years ago. Oh, universe, we're cleansing this area. Chicken get expensive. Everything get expensive. They get rid of things for no reason. Because they ain't making money off of it, apparently. Anyways, cleansing. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. No matter what we talk about, this area is always being cleansed. Yes, it's been a while for me too, Miss Casey. I remember getting their fries. Unfortunately, the KFC in my area, it is a franchisee location. And let's just say that I had a little undercooked chicken when I went there, and that got me off of it for quite a long time. You biting into a crispy chicken sandwich, and it's a little bit raw on the inside. It really turned my stomach. With love, yes. I love you so much, baby. I hope you have a great time today. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share my video with anybody you know. If you want a personal reading, reach out to me on Instagram. Stay mystical, my friends. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. I love you so, so much. And I'm so glad to be here. And I'm so grateful to have this opportunity, okay? We'll talk soon, okay? Ciao, mi amor. I love you. We'll talk soon.